Hi guys, today we're tackling kitchen organization the way it actually works in real life. My rule is simple. Make the space to serve your habits. Put what you grab every day where your hand already goes, mugs by the coffee maker, oils near the stove, and push the once a month gadgets up high. Give everything a home and keep returning it there. And we're starting the organizing where chaos usually starts, the fridge. Because when the fridge feels calm, the rest of the kitchen follows. Set it up so you'll actually eat what you buy. I am not a decant every single thing into matching jars person, but I am a big believer in visibility. This IKEA fridge nails it, everything has a place, and nothing gets lost at the back. Here's the rhythm that works. When you unload groceries, rinse and dry your produce, then drop it straight into the clear container so you can see what's there. IKEA's clip cactus line makes things easy because the boxes share lid sizes and stack neatly. You get vertical space you didn't have before. The longer low bins gather sandwich stuff into one grab and go zone, and the ventilated clip cactus basket for grapes and peppers so air can circulate. All the little jars and sauces live on the clear turntable. This is the unsung hero. Instead of a science experiment growing behind the milk, you spin once and everything is enriched. It actually looks like it was shipped with a fridge. I truly believe fridges should come with these simple accessories at least. The door space is usually unused properly, so IKEA has these stacking door boxes and you can pack mini cans and sauces there. This tiny sliding box from the same range makes a perfect butter nook. This way you can really use all the vertical space. For leftovers and cut produce, the overmat silicone covers beat cling film by miles. They stretch over bowls and half fruits, seal well and don't turn into trash 15 minutes later. I even keep one dedicated to onions, and this way the fridge smells is sorted. I also tried the baking soda trick to get rid of fridge odors, and it works like magic. I always have an open container with baking soda in the fridge, and since my fridge doesn't smell at all. The Snurrad Lazy Susan is pretty popular as well. It is pretty, but in the fridge I think it's bulky and pricey for the space it is. I prefer the slimmer clip cactus turntable and save Snurrad for a pantry shelf or a deep corner cabinet where its size makes more sense. Of course, you don't need any specific products, just use any clear containers, but preferably rectangular to optimize space. From the fridge, let's drop to the drawers. It's my favorite way to store almost everything in a kitchen, because you can see things from above and nothing gets lost at the back. The trick is matching the insert to the job so no square inch is wasted. For shallow drawers, start simple with cutlery trays. IKEA has loads, plastic from €1 range, all the way to the bamboo trays that fit an 80 cm drawer. Mix and match until the layout fits your exact tools, and give each one a lane. It's useful to keep one everyday shallow drawer near the stove where you keep wooden spoons, tongs, spatulas, so cooking feels grab and go. For deep drawers, think file, don't stack. 2 MVPs here. The Variera pot lid organizer. It's adjustable so you can stand lids, cutting boards and baking sheets upright instead of piling them. Like this you can grab one thing without moving 5 and nothing is getting stretched. It's weirdly versatile, it can be used for cookbooks and trays too. The Abdatera pegboard organizer comes with 24 movable pegs that you can arrange around your stuff and everything stays put. No sliding, no clanking. It's brilliant for pots and pans, but my favorite use is for food containers. Nest the bases, then gather lids upright between pegs so you can actually find a match in 3 seconds. As for the other drawer solutions, here's what I think. Those dividers look neat at first, but in my experience they don't hold weight very well and will move with a heavier pan or stack of plates. Where they are helpful is with jars and tableware, since they stop things from sliding around and clicking together. Also, these plate holders are not suitable if you have limited storage space. They just take up too much space with the handles. If you're short on space, I'd focus on the pegboard and lid rack first. They give you the biggest payoff for the space they use. Base cabinets can either be your best friend or a black hole where pots go to disappear. The trick is turning those deep dark spaces into zones where everything is visible and easy to grab. Start with the Utrusta wire baskets. They glide smoothly, have a low front edge for easy access, and the open wire design means you can actually see what's in there. Perfect for pots, pans, and those food storage containers that usually end up in a chaotic pile. If you can, consider adding methods hidden inner drawers, the secret drawers. They're ideal for stacking storage containers, lids, or baking sheets without creating a mountain you have to dig through. If drawers aren't an option, don't worry. You can still get organized by using boxes, bins, or even a baking dish. Group items by category, for example baking supplies, and just pull out the whole box when you need it. IKEA really has options for every budget and style. The Abdatera box, light with grippy handles and rounded corners that are easy to clean. The Risartor mesh basket has a lovely wood handle and a breathable steel mesh, good for produce that likes air circulating. The Abdatera bamboo box looks so polished you'll actually want to keep your cabinets open. We all know how frustrating corner cabinets can be. You either forget what's in there or you risk a yoga injury by trying to reach the back. IKEA's Utrusta gadget solves this completely. The trays glide out in a wave-like motion so everything comes to you. No crouching required. For a simpler option, there's this corner carousel where two swivel trays maximize space and keep pots and pie dishes within reach. For upper cabinet, you must use a Variera shelf inserts to double your vertical space and stop stacking mugs and plates tree high. And do not overlook the Polykill clip-on series. They are brilliant for squeezing out every last bit of storage. The clip-on baskets hold small items, the wine glass holders are really sturdy, and the hook racks are perfect for hanging utensils or tea towels right under the shelf. If you have a tall cabinet serving as a pantry, the Utrusta pull-out pantry organizer is a game changer. Open the door and all the baskets glide towards you. There's even a smaller pull-out version designed just for cleaning supplies, which keeps bottles upright and easy to grab. The biggest takeaway, whether it's a simple shelf insert or a full pull-out pantry, every product here is designed to give you a better overview and less bending and reaching. When you can see everything at a glance, cooking becomes smoother and faster, and you actually use what you own. If you're finding these tips helpful, hit that like button. It really helps me know you enjoy this type of content. Let's talk counters. The cleaner they are, the easier your kitchen is to live in, and it looks a lot better. My rule, only what you use daily gets to live on the counter. Everything else earns a drawer or a rail. Gather, don't scatter. Group your everyday bits on a tray so it looks intentional, not cluttered. Oil, salt, pepper, a small spoon rest, one lift when you wipe the counter, and done. If you love a little movement, swap the tray for a lazy Susan. IKEA's up-tilling turntable is easy on the eyes and keeps oils, vinegars and spices in reach while you're cooking. And when in doubt, go vertical. The whole tarp rail system is perfect for getting utensils, your dish drainer, off the counter. Add to it hooks, a cutlery pot, or a mini shelf to build your prep station right over the worktop. And the magnetic knife rail is a neat solution, but mount it a little higher than eye level so it stays out of kids' reach but in your cooking lane. You can also hide the drying rack, because drying racks are useful and almost always an eyesore. This dish drainer can actually be put inside an upper cabinet or on a shelf above the sink. As a layout tip, keep a hot zone, board and knives to the left of the stove if you're right-handed, oil, salt to the right, and utensils above on the rail. You'll stop crossing the kitchen mid-recip and prep becomes a straight line. So the balance is less on the counter, more within reach. Don't forget the step stool. This is your secret storage multiplier. Here is the truth. If you cannot reach your top shelf, you won't use them. Those items just sit there until your next declutter session. The fix: keep a step stool in easy reach. IKEA has 3 great options, all sturdy and good looking enough to live out. This is a classic stool, simple, solid wood and feels almost indestructible. There's even a handhold in the top so you can easily grab and move it around. This folding ladder is perfect if you want something that tucks away neatly. Still solid wood, but you can fold it flat and hang it when not in use. This step stool with handrail is my pick if you want maximum security or have kids helping in the kitchen. The side rail gives you something to hold on to, and the steps have a non-slip surface. You can even choose to mount the rail on either side, or you can use it to hang a tea towel when not in use. And my number one tip: declutter before you buy anything. Before adding a single new basket, bin or organizer, start with a proper kitchen reset. You cannot organize clutter. No product will magically make a crowded kitchen feel calm. I like to treat this as a seasonal ritual, a full declutter every spring and autumn. If you look at any perfectly organized kitchen online, the secret isn't fancy bins, is that they do not have much stuff. When doing any organizing, it's important to take inventory and edit before creating a system and buying products. This way you only buy what you actually need for what you truly use. And that's the real key to a kitchen that stays organized. And that's it. If you found it useful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!